Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the sign of Pisces for the upcoming week in March. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're brand new, any information you might be seeking about this video and the reading is in the description box below. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you watching more of my videos and I appreciate your support. So I do want to remind all of my viewers that this is a general love reading, so it can pertain to just about anything, relationships, work situations, family, you name it. Also be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards. You might feel like I'm reading for you. You could feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. Obviously don't try to make the reading fit, but you will know if it's resonating, and you'll know who you are in the reading if it is resonating. My intention is always to reach those that need the message the most and those that will benefit from the message. Okay, Pisces, so we're going to get started. Let me give this deck a cut, and we'll see what's happening for you guys in this upcoming week in March. Here we go. We're going to start with the Three of Swords in reverse, paired with the Ace of Swords, Five of Cups in reverse. Sylvester. Sorry about the cat meowing. He's concerned about something, I'm not sure what. Ten of Wands. Strength. The World in reverse. The Five of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Okay, Pisces, so I feel like you might be recovering from some recent disappointment or some recent grief that you've been dealing with. Possibly related to some truth or some clarity that came out for you. And right now I feel like you're in recovery. But you're strong and you're working through things and you're doing okay. This may have been related to something that you've been working towards, something that you've been manifesting for yourself, some kind of goal you've been trying to obtain for yourself. I feel like you ran into some conflict, some hard times. And again, you might be recovering from that, still working through things. I think that's your main focus right now, is picking up the pieces after some grief. Kind of working on the aftermath of some kind of disappointment that you're dealing with. We have the Nine of Pentacles, Judgment, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. My neighbor's dragging a garbage can around outside and probably can hear the noise, so I apologize for the external noise again. Page of Cups in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, Pisces, so what is going on? I feel like you may feel like you're working through this grief, again, some kind of disappointment that occurred, or surrounding something that maybe has recently come out for you, some information or some truth that came out for you. And I feel like you're kind of working through this on your own right now. This might be related to a family situation, a family member or a group of family members. This may be related to a financial situation. There's a sense of feeling stuck or feeling like you can't get past something or move away from something that's been very difficult for you. And again, I get the feeling you might be dealing with this on your own, or there's just a lack of support. And it's some kind of grief or heartache or some kind of disappointment surrounding maybe a decision that was made or some truth that's been exposed, some information that you've recently obtained. Let's get some more cards out here, Pisces. We have the Six of Swords again in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Empress in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse this time. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. And Death. So again, this feels like this could be related to some kind of financial instability, some kind of maybe a loss of a job. Perhaps somebody was irresponsible with money, but it feels like there's some kind of issue going on with finances, and that may not be the only issue happening here. I feel like there's something else, some kind of conflict within a relationship, possibly within a family or group dynamic. Somebody who may have been acting selfless, or not selfless, but selfishly. Somebody caused some kind of disruption within a family dynamic because of some selfish motives. They weren't thinking of others. There may be some internal conflict, possibly some anxiety, possibly some mind games going on here. I'm getting with somebody within this group dynamic family situation who caused some grief for more than just you. I feel like other people were affected. And this Queen of Cups, I think, is the reason behind this conflict. This feels like somebody who is feeling a little bit sorry for themselves right now. I think this is somebody that you're dealing with, Pisces. This feels like somebody who maybe took advantage of a situation within a family or group dynamic for selfish reasons. The Queen of Cups in reverse, I mean, this, you know, she can embody all kinds of different types of energy. What I'm getting from this set of cards is that this person may have used emotional tactics to get what they wanted out of a situation. There was a certain level of insincerity. Did I say that right? You know what I mean. And it could be related to a financial situation. Finances, money. I feel like this person may have taken advantage of you and or a group of people within a family dynamic, used emotional tactics or was emotionally manipulative to get what they wanted out of a situation, and now you're stuck with the aftermath. That's what I've got more than anything. It feels like a very complicated situation, if I'm being honest, Pisces. I feel like there's a lot going on here, but right now that's what I've been able to kind of come up with based on what I'm seeing in this set of cards. Let's get some more information out here. So we've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Cups again in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse again, the Five of Swords again in reverse, same set of cards, the Sun, the Four of Pentacles again, this time in the upright position, and the Ace of Swords again. A lot of repeats, Pisces. So I'm getting more of the same. There's something about Pisces in your energy you're embodying this Nine of Pentacles energy. This is someone who is potentially single, somebody who is very grounded, is doing quite well in their life, taking care of themselves, enjoying, the fruits of their labor. I feel like you've been stuck with a certain level of responsibility regarding the aftermath of some kind of conflict that this Queen of Cups created within a family dynamic, group situation or family dynamic. I feel like some truth has come out about this individual. And I feel like they took advantage of a situation where they played on the heartstrings of others in order to get what they wanted out of a situation. And I feel like it has to do with possibly money, finances, some kind of pentacle situation. We've got a lot of pentacles on the table. And I have the feeling that this person used emotional tactics, manipulation of that sort to get into other people's heads and to take advantage of a situation. And you, Pisces, feel like you are in a position right now of having to deal with this aftermath or fix a situation or help others recover from this situation that caused a significant amount of disruption and unhappiness within, again, something that possibly was very stable, a family dynamic. I feel like this person got away with something and they're not accepting responsibility for what they've done. And for whatever reason, Pisces, you are being left to pick up the pieces after this person has wreaked havoc in this situation. That's what I've got so far with this set of cards. A really interesting reading. And again, this feels like it could potentially have to do with a financial situation or somebody taking advantage of somebody else for financial reasons. King of Cups. 8 of Pentacles, this time in the upright position. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's already out here, but this time in the upright. The Fool. The Five of Pentacles. Three of Swords again in reverse. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so more of the same. I mean, this is turning into a really interesting story, and it's starting to feel very specific. And I'm going to say this again. I say this a lot. I lay out a lot of cards. So Pisces, part of this reading may resonate for you and parts may not. But when I get into this last round of cards, sometimes I get some very specific details. So I'm going to read what I see, but again, take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. This whole story may not resonate for you. Parts of it may. But what I'm getting is this Queen of Cups took advantage of a situation. Again, it could have been a group of people within a family dynamic. And she did it because she's in partnership with this King of Pentacles, who I feel is someone who is deceptive and irresponsible and could potentially be a very greedy or conniving individual, somebody who does not have high morals, somebody who takes advantage of others for his own gain. And I feel like this Queen of Cups is connected to this individual, and I think that he is part of the reason why this grief occurred within this family dynamic, within this group of people. She created some instability within this group. She created, she caused, I shouldn't say created is a positive word. She caused some disruption within something that was very stable, something that was very significantly successful. Again, it feels like a family dynamic. So she could have, this Queen of Cups could be a family member who brought somebody in to the mix, maybe a spouse or partner, this King of Pentacles. And this is just a what if type scenario that I'm putting out there. And this person ultimately took advantage of the situation, got away with what they could, caused significant conflict, and as a result, some significant sorrow and grief for not just for you, Pisces, but I feel like, again, a group dynamic. Family members, group of friends that are very close, and they did it for financial gain, or to reap some kind of benefits, selfish benefits, by wreaking havoc, manipulation, emotional and intellectual manipulation, playing on the heartstrings of others. This King of Cups could have been one of the people that was victimized in this situation or taken advantage of. And I feel like this person could be, for example, a patriarch, somebody who was responsible for providing for and protecting the ones he loves and cares for. And I think this Queen of Hearts took advantage of him. And what he was willing to offer and provide. This person may have come into the situation hoping for a new start, hoping to reconnect, And what their real motive was to come into the mix, come into this situation that was very stable, very grounded, very warm, welcoming, and supportive, and get what they can out of the situation, wreak havoc, and then take off. And I feel like that's what this Queen of Cups did. And I feel, Pisces, like you are, and you could potentially be this King of Cups. But I think you lended a hand, you were willing to help and support this individual because I think that you care about them and love them, but they took advantage of you, is what I'm getting. And this feels very painful and difficult to deal with. And that's exactly what's going on right now, is that you're dealing with this aftermath and dealing with the healing process. I don't think just healing your heart, but possibly healing from whatever disruption, whatever other disruption this person caused, and it could mean financial disruption, instability in some other way, shape, or form. I'm going to take this card. So we have Destiny in reverse. This is a potential blockage if it's in reverse. And I'll read this out of the book for you, Pisces. We'll see if we can't gain any more clarity and help you in some way, shape, or form. I hope that that's what my hope is for these readings. So this feels very difficult, whatever this is that you are dealing with. And I hope that you gain something from this reading that will help you move forward in some way. Okay, Pisces, so it's a potential blockage, and I will, about a half a page. Here we go. When the Destiny card appears reversed, it cautions you against following a path of instant gratification and ease. Do not be fooled into believing that once you have determined your destiny, making it manifest will be free of difficulties or problems. When is any quest easy? When does the hero or heroine of any story move from where they are to where they want to be without effort or sacrifice? Some of the obstacles you will face will be self-made and born of your insecurities and doubts, while others will be placed in your path by those who might not understand or believe in your destiny. Sometimes the people who try to steer you away from your search are the people who love you, people you do not want to hurt or disappoint. It takes great love and conviction to say no to those who might have other plans for your future. But to have your destiny manifest, you may just find yourself in a position where it is necessary to do just that. If you do not, you may find yourself being thwarted again and again. When the Destiny card is reversed in your reading, it is helpful to remember that meeting your destiny does not necessarily simply happen, nor is it likely to happen overnight. Therefore, prepare yourself for the process by releasing expectations of instant gratification. Instead, prepare to pay your dues, fight your demons and monsters, and overcome obstacles that may well feel insurmountable. To do so, let go of those fears and doubts that might have you procrastinating and wanting to turn back or turn away. Finally, to make your destiny manifest, you may also need to learn more at this time. You have gifts and talents, but to turn them into something practical and tangible will take time, devotion, and dedication. So Pisces, this may represent the fact that you've been working toward, building something solid for yourself and for the ones that you love, your Four of Wands. And that this individual came in and disrupted that for you for the time being. This person is acting as an obstacle in a situation where ultimately you are building something secure and solid for yourself, and may have, created an obstacle in your path, and you might have to take a detour, temporary detour, and find your way again. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there, Pisces. I hope that this reading gave you some clarity. If it did resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment if you want to tell your story. I appreciate those. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye, Pisces.